You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and in New Concord on Orbit TV 9.
Coming up on this brand new edition of our show, Charlotte Colley talks about the village of New Concord. Students Lexi Baker and Myranda Allen talk about Social Work Month at Zane State College. Cambridge Schools Superintendent Dan Coffman fills us in on an upcoming art show and more. And Jodi, Schott and Kayla Miley talk about the 25th year anniversary of the Pritchard Laughlin Civic Center. It's all ahead on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Talk of the Town with Perry Baranich.
Welcome to a brand new edition of Talk of the Town. We're coming to you as always from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. You're watching via the Perry Cam now. Hey, if you want to sponsor the Perry Cam, I could put something right here on my shoulder, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, we want to talk to Charlotte Colley, the village administrator for the village of New Concord. Always a pleasure to have you on.
You.
And you said that this is really a busy time of the year for you.
It is. New Concord comes alive in the springtime.
And it has signs of spring,
yes,
finally.
Yes, we're seeing flowers coming up and the trees are budding and everyone's getting out and getting active. So we have lots of events coming up. The first one this month is our Addiction Symposium for the New Concord area, and that is a group of churches, the Board of Trade, the university, the school district, the village, all coming together to explore addiction, the science of addiction, and then get a better understanding of who it impacts and how the community can help in these issues. So we don't have, we're being a little more proactive. We're hoping to catch it before it gets bad, like some of the other communities.
And it's unfortunate that, we do live, I say, in a sheltered area, but it's unfortunate that it has finally filtered down to us, and it's here.
Yeah, and we don't want to see any of our neighbors having to go through those things because it impacts everyone, from the children to the parents to the grandparents. I mean, it's terrible. So we're trying to do some educational outreach that way. We also have the New Concord Area Board of Trade's annual banquet, and this year we're focusing on small business. We have a panel discussion about some of the ways that small businesses can promote their business and grow and do more planning. So we're really excited about that. We also have, at the end of April 20th, is our big community block party, and this year's theme is Muskie Pride. Last year we did the block party in celebration of the state championship basketball team, and it was so successful that we wanted to do it again this year, so we're hoping to shut down Main Street and just have a party.
That's a great undertaking, and it sounds like a whole lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot of fun, and we've got a planning committee coming up with all sorts of ideas.
Okay. Wanted to talk about the food truck before we go on, because that's brand new to the area.
It is.
We were all excited about it. You were telling us about it, and Adam and I were really excited about it.
Yes, so the food truck is a burrito truck. They're going to have menu items similar to Chipotle style offerings, and they're not open for business yet. They're working on it right now. They are finishing up a last few things with the Muskingum County Health Department. They have to finalize a couple details before they're allowed to open. Once they do open, they will have a 90-day trial period. This is a brand new thing for New Concord. We don't really have any zoning that allows for food trucks, but we thought we'd take a chance and see how it went. So we'll have a period, that 90-day period, for people to comment, give us feedback on how they think it's doing, any ideas or concerns. And then at the end of that 90-day period, council will review everything and then make a decision on how best to proceed going forward. The business owners also have a decision to make on whether or not they're going to buy the lot where they're currently set up and put in something permanent. So this is a new opportunity. Potentially, we may have a permanent business in the next few months. We just don't know, but we thought we'd try it out and see how it goes.
It harkens back to the entrepreneurial spirit.
Yes.
When you have a village that's mostly comprised of small businesses, you have to have people with that spirit. And I guess I formed that in a question. Do you have to have people with that spirit to make things grow and continue to grow?
Yes, I think we do, and we actually have seen a lot of that coming about recently with some of the new shops, Scott's Diner, of course, Crumb and Cup. We have a student on Muskingum's campus who is roasting coffee beans. The gentleman who has the food trailer is also a Muskingum University student, and he's working with his father and another partner to put this in. So we have a lot of really motivated entrepreneurs in New Concord, helping to grow our economy and give us some different offerings in town. So we're really excited about it.
And that's kind of one of the benefits of hosting a major university
Definitely.
in your town. You get that entrepreneurship spirit.
Yes.
Great. Awesome. Well, it sounds like you're going to be very busy.
Yes, life is very busy right now, and that's okay. It's definitely job security. But,
Exactly.
things are warming up, and we're excited to see the spring coming back, and soon we'll have flower baskets hanging from the light poles, and
life will be good.
It'll be wonderful.
And we hope to have you back on. Maybe you'll come back next month and just keep us a running update.
Yes, I would love to. Thank
Charlotte
you.
Colley, the Village Administrator, Village of New Concord. After an ABC Community Calendar update and a few words from our sponsors, we're back with today's Shopper Showcase.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge location full of educational resources and toys that teach, as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
Time for today's Shopper Showcase. Here's what you're going to find right now at Old Country Loft. You can't overlook that special man cave when you start sprucing up things for spring. Ladies, let your man have a man cave. Come on. What a change one of the funny reproduction advertising signs will make on the wall. And don't overlook the special wind chimes that have proven to be a customer favorite. You might be a redneck if you got beer cans for your wind chimes right there. Then top it off with a locally designed and etched man cave mug. That, baby, is a mug right there to fill with an ice cold drink. There are also curtains and rugs to fit the all-male theme, plus much more arriving. And if he would let you come in his man cave as well. Okay. Hours are Monday through Friday, 11 to 5, Saturday, 11 to 4. Old Country Loft, 274 West Main Street, Bynesville, the big red building by the railroad track. Do you have a man cave?
I live in an apartment, so sort of.
Okay, I don't really have a man cave.
I mean, I kind of have my stuff all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, me too. Yeah, same way.
Now I'm being told that I need to put it away.
Yeah, I have to put my stuff away too. But it looks good out. Okay.
It does look good out. And that's today's
Shopper Showcase. You might be a redneck.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a
great place to live, work, and play.
Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge prides themselves on offering the largest inventory and the best customer service in the area. Visit their lot and experience the Classic Difference. The Classic Difference provides customers a service above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. Their service department, body shop, and parts department strive for the best service and pricing in southeastern Ohio. Stop by the lot and browse their large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, ask about easy financing, or schedule an oil change. That's Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge. Stop by and experience the Classic Difference for yourself.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for watching Talk of the Town. Still trying to get used to the Perry cam, as Adam calls it. Well, it's just a different look, you know. It is. Good for Adam. Way to go. March is Social Work Month, and Zane State College has some social work programs. And here to tell us all about those and about what social work is all about is our Lexi Baker and Myranda Allen. Good to have you guys here.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
So, what is social work? What do we mean when we say social work? What is it?
Social work is basically helping others in your community, trying to reach out to people that need the resources that can't actually get to them or don't know how. So we're here to help them and help them better, the situations that they might be in.
And we'll get into the programs available here in just a minute. But, what is Social Work Month all about? Does it mean that bringing the spotlight on social work?
Yes, it helps us for the spotlight for the profession of the highlight the importance that we do in the society, and our theme is for social workers to stand up, and because we confront the most challenging issues facing individuals, families, communities, and society, to help people reach their full potential and help our nation to be a better place to live.
If you guys are tackling all of those things you just said, you have a daunting task ahead of you.
Yeah,
I mean, those aren't easy things to take on, are they?
No.
Let's go personal for a minute. What drew you to this field, Lexi?
Okay, well, my family has been a foster family for the past 10 years, and so when we see kids come in and they're just so heartbreaking, so when we give them our love and affection and just our little act can impact their whole life in front of them.
That's exactly right. What about you, Myranda?
Actually, it's really funny what drew me in. My first year of college, I actually wanted to be a probation officer, and I kind of got more into it, taking classes, and probation officer was more about like not really disciplining them, but kind of just telling them what to do, sending them on their way. And
sure.
I was kind of wanting more of the, helping them and getting to know them and finding out why and how they got there. And that's what kind of drew me to social work, and that's where I found out,
Okay.
That's what social work can do.
And I didn't know that there was a social work program available until now.
Yeah.
So it is it's an actual college course,
Mm-hmm.
basically, right?
Yep.
Okay, what social work activities have you guys been involved with?
I personally am involved in the mobile market, the homeless count, but they do other things such as like the clothesline project and things like that. We do like 5Ks for awareness and stuff like that.
Okay, Myranda?
I've been involved in a few things. The one thing that really I was really into was the free store over in Zanesville. It's at the United Methodist Church, and I helped volunteer. Basically, I helped, we counted the people that came in, we helped them out, we assisted them with what they needed, we folded clothes. It's basically a store for people in the community that needed the stuff and needed resources, and that was a place to go.
Along those same lines, did it surprise both of you how much of a need you see in our county and the surrounding counties? Did it surprise you?
Well, like when we see the kids that come in and they are just so helpless and they are not giving any they don't have affection. So when we help them with the community, and it's just heartwarming we can do such a little thing.
Yeah, and you already talked about, the outreach from the Methodist Church, but
Yeah.
Were you surprised?
Oh yeah, when I walked in there that day to volunteer, I didn't expect that many people to actually be walking in, but it was really humbling to see how many people are walking in.
I think that's the word for all of us, is humbling.
Yes.
It does humble you. It's like we realize how much we do have.
Yeah.
What outreach activities do you have here in Guernsey County?
Well, we don't have much here in Guernsey County,
Okay.
but we are always open for opportunities here in Cambridge. So if you would like to contact Stacy Curtis,
It's at 740-588-1286. The social work program has a social work club, and we're always welcome to new people and anybody that wants to help volunteer, do anything.
What do you do when club members get together? What do you do?
well, we think about activities and that we can do, such as just to raise money so we can do more activities for ourselves and just get ourselves out there and get more experience and stuff like that.
Okay. So your plans for the future? Obviously, it's going to involve this type of work. What are your plans?
My plans is to get my bachelor's and then eventually open up a special needs housing and stuff so they can come in and just whenever they want, just feel welcome, free, and educational and stuff like that.
Well, that's great. And what about you, Myranda?
I hope to get through my associates. I want to get through that and see my experience with that, and hopefully go on with my bachelor's and then hopefully with my master's to get further.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
I hope.
I'm 60 years old right now and working on a bachelor's degree. You can do it. Do it now, because your mind doesn't do as well when you're older. Let's talk about the T-shirts. You brought some T-shirts with you. What are they all about?
Well, we got these T-shirts, and on the back of them it says helping others and stuff like that. So when you see anybody that has these T-shirts on, and if you want to talk about social work, just please come up to us and we'll assist you.
Has this sparked conversation? When people see these T-shirts, like you're wearing these T-shirts, have people ask you about it?
We just got these tie-dye ones, so it's really
those are
intentional.
neat. Yeah.
Yeah, so they would come up and see like where we got it from, then we would talk about the program and see if they're interested and stuff like that. So, yeah.
It's pretty cool what you guys are doing. It really is. So again, details on if somebody wants some more information about, the program or Zane State or you guys, how can they get that information?
Well, you can contact Stacy Curtis at 740-588-1286, and if you would like to talk to any of us, we have a Facebook. It's like social workers on Facebook at Zanesville, and you can contact us there.
I think it's awesome what you guys are involved with, because more and more people need to get involved with it. We all need to take care of each other. And you guys are at the forefront of doing that. So I've been talking with Lexi Baker and Myranda Allen. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for what you do and what you give back to the community. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
Bundy Law Funeral Home, locally owned since 1924, has earned the confidence of families they serve in the area. They provide quality service to the area every day and understand at the time of need you want to find comfort in dealing with folks that know you and honors your faith and customs. You'll get straightforward answers on prices, services, and pre-planning. You'll find they offer a variety of options to personalize your funeral service. See Chris Gibson, Jim Law, or Jacob Coe at Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Talk of the Town Show and stay up to date.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town, coming to you as always from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. Superintendent of Cambridge City Schools joins me now, Dan Coffman. Good to have you. Always a pleasure. And what we want to do is we want to have you back on a more recurrent basis, just so folks can know what's going on with the schools. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does that work out?
I appreciate the invite. Yeah, we've it seems like we're getting on that monthly schedule, so I appreciate that
great.
opportunity. It's always great to be able to get out and talk to the community about what's going on at Cambridge City Schools. So
what is going on at Cambridge City Schools?
There are a lot of things going on at Cambridge City Schools right now. One of my highlighted topics for today is a huge art auction coming up at North Elementary. That'll be on March 17th with a live auction to start at 7 o'clock. The kids actually have about 4,000 pieces of art that they're going to auction off in different ways. And I've been told that when they've done this in the past, the community's really come out and supported it. They've raised a lot of money for their PTO organization. That North's focus right now is putting technology into the classrooms for the students. So looking forward to that event and a great community turnout.
Technology is not cheap.
Technology is not cheap. And we have this ongoing goal of increasing the amount of technology that we're putting in to students' hands. And there is a cost from the infrastructure side of that to the actual devices and then the upkeep of those. But it's the way education is going, and it has been going, and it is a goal of ours in each of the buildings is to see how we can increase the amount of technology that kids have available to them when the teacher decides that it's a relevant piece of instruction material.
Okay. You wanted to take some time and recognize a wrestler.
Yeah, absolutely. I was really excited. Tommy Moore is a senior out at the high school who qualified last week for the OHSA state wrestling tournament. So he wrestles this Thursday about 5 o'clock in the first session. So excited for him and excited for his family. His dad's the head coach of the wrestling program. He was a really good wrestler here in the late 80s. At Cambridge High School. So just really neat to see that legacy and excited for Tommy on Thursday.
And quite an honor for him as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Changes, improvements right now? I know you're always trying to improve and change things, but anything stand out right now?
Yeah, one of our biggest focuses right now is with the new administrators out at the high school is really evaluating what are we doing well at the high school, but what can we do to better improve the opportunities for students. And having Bob Byer as our high school principal and a couple of new guidance counselors, they're doing a really nice job of evaluating how can we incorporate more elective courses into the 4 years of high school. And then Bob and I are meeting quite often to see what other types of programming can we do at the high school. One of the goals of that is that we have to live within the budget that we have. but there are ways that we can adjust and do things differently to make sure that we're providing the right programming at the high school. So a lot of those things are still a work in progress, not something that I can necessarily say we're going to do for next year, but I do anticipate significant changes from this year to next year in how we run our programming at the high school.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're not that far away from graduation.
Absolutely.
That's unbelievable.
I know. I had a conversation with a board member this morning and with the high school principal about graduation May 28th at Cambridge High School at 2 o'clock. But yeah, that's just a few months away. I was just reflecting the other day that it's almost April, which is I'll be coming up on the 1-year anniversary that they actually hired me to be the superintendent here. So it is amazing how
you made it a year.
How time flies. And it's interesting.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you. I have a student group that I meet with of 7 seniors monthly, and I can remember back in August or September when we first met, telling them, this senior year is just going to fly. So I'm interested tomorrow to have that conversation with them to see how quickly the senior year moved.
Yeah,
so.
We've got about a minute left.
Okay.
Anything you want to drop into that minute?
Just trying to prepare for the end of the school year, looking towards next school year. The district is looking at a potential budget reduction from the state, about $631,000 if the budget was to be implemented for this upcoming year. So that's factoring into a lot of our decisions.
Yeah, sure.
And there are some potential changes that we're evaluating for how we'll make sure we live within our means. So some of those changes at the high school, some of the changes at the elementary and the middle school, that's kind of the primary focus right now, and keeping the kids moving towards their testing period this spring, keeping them focused on doing as well as they can, get ready for graduation in summer, and while we plan for next school year.
Always something to do as a superintendent.
Absolutely, there's plenty to do.
All right, Dan Coffman, I'll see you next week or next month, and we'll find out some more.
Absolutely, thank you.
Appreciate you coming on too. Hey, back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge location full of educational resources and toys that teach, as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
Welcome back to our show. We call it Talk of the Town. Thank you so very much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Lots of stuff going on at the Pritchard Laughlin Civic Center, and they are celebrating a big milestone. And here to tell us all about it, we have Director Jodi Schott, and Kayla Miley is here as well.
Hi, Perry.
Good to see you guys.
Hi, Perry.
Hi, Kayla. It's always a pleasure.
You too. He didn't say it was a pleasure to see me. So.
Jodi, it's a pleasure.
Thank you, Perry.
Well, that's just assumed that it is, you know. Big milestone, 25 years.
25 years.
It's hard to believe.
25 years the building's been open. We're kind of celebrating it right now because the home show was the kickoff 25 years ago for the Pritchard Laughlin.
Very first event.
Very first event. So we're kind of, we're celebrating it now, but I think we're going to celebrate it throughout the whole year. We'll probably do something open to the public in the summertime when things slow down, because this is our busy time of the year.
Yeah, and I remember Cubby telling me when we had the Country on the Carpet about the fact when it first opened there was no paving and everything.
No paving.
It was just all mud and dirt. And
if you look at it right now, I'm going to assume it's going to be muddy again. So.
But it's a great facility.
It is a great facility, and I've been there for 18 years, so it's an excellent job. I love it. We have a lot of fun when we go to work. Between Bonnie and Dexter and Kayla, we enjoy it. We joke around a lot, but when we need to get things done, we get it done.
There aren't a lot of towns our size or cities our size that really have a venue that can match the Pritchard Laughlin Civic Center.
You're correct, and I tell you what, we get a lot of events from Columbus. Pittsburgh, we've had some from Pittsburgh. We've even had some as far away as New York, wedding reception wise, because it's so accessible. Because of Interstate 77 and 70 right there, plenty of parking right off the interstate. So, I mean, when I first started at the center 18 years ago, I didn't know the place existed because I'd been away at college. Then I come back and I'm like, wow, this is a great thing. And we still have several people that come into the area that have never been at the center and are just amazed at what we have here.
Well, you can take advantage of some of the great shows that they have there throughout the year. And Kayla's going to tell us about Buddy Holly's going to be there. I thought Buddy Holly was dead. But oh no, it's just a show. I'm sorry.
We've got the tribute coming up.
Tell us about the tribute.
They're coming in April 19th. The show will start at 7. Tickets are $25 a piece. It'll be a great show. A night to get out and have dinner with your spouse or whatever, and come out to the center for a good show.
And based around the life and the music of Buddy Holly. You know, he was a great one at the time.
Yep,
he really
he was.
You know, you talked about events. I mean, you have so many events and so many programs. You know, you're probably wedding-wise, you know, you're booked well in advance for folks who want to utilize the facility for that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we are.
Go ahead.
I had the Jeffersonian that came and did an interview too, and they wanted to know how many receptions we had booked for this year, and I counted them up, and right now we had 32 booked for 2017. So, I mean, that's a lot. If we had more Saturdays in the year, I'm sure we'd have several more.
I wish we did. I wish we had more Saturdays.
Yeah, I do too.
because you guys are off, right?
Yeah, you guys are off on the weekends.
Not us. Thanks a lot.
We're there Saturday and Sunday.
More Saturdays.
No, we're okay with that.
Then I start my day job on
there you go.
Yeah. But as we're filming this, the first day of the home show for this year would be today.
Yes.
Actually, as this show is airing. So
and the setup, it's a full house again with the cake
that's what I
auction
heard,
and everything. So yes.
Yeah. But you know, you've got small rooms if people just want to have meetings. You've got the huge stage room, and you've got the theater and all that stuff. So you can accommodate different groups.
Yeah, we do a little bit of everything through the week sometimes, especially at this time frame. We're doing a lot of homeschool testing. So we use those.
Oh, you do that as well?
Yes, we do that.
Been having a lot of baby showers too.
Yeah, baby showers as well as birthday parties. So, I mean, we're looking to do some different things, as in getting some bounce houses and stuff for kids, because that's a big thing. We want to have stuff for the kids to do and make it affordable for the families.
How can somebody book something or find out more?
Sure. They can always call us at 740-439-7009, or they can get a hold of us through the website at pritchardlaughlin.com.
She's just over there giggling.
I know, because Adam's making faces at us.
Well, I know. Adam's sitting over there just, never mind.
We need to put him in front of the camera.
But hey, you know, when you deal with Pritchard Laughlin, you're going to be dealing with Jodi and Kayla, and it's a pleasure to deal with them.
Very accommodating.
That's right, very accommodating.
Thank you.
Give me $5 now.
I'm broke, Kayla. Take care of that.
Nice to have you on. Good to see you guys.
Thank
Kayla,
you, Perry.
good to see you too. Hey, we're going to be back to wrap it up right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services.
That's going to do it for this edition of Talk of the Town. Thank you so very much for watching, and thanks again to our very special guests, Charlotte Colley, Lexi Baker, Myranda Allen, Dan Coffman, and Jodi Schott and Kayla Miley. That's a huge show. And as this show airs, the home show is underway at the Pritchard Laughlin Civic Center, and you can look for replays of our time there. We're out there filming. Those will show later on the month on TV Channel 2 and also YRP TV, correct? So check it out. We're going to have fun out there. For producer-director Adam Green, I'm Perry Baranich, and we'll see you next time on Talk of the Town.
Your sports authority in East Central Ohio is ESPN Cambridge, FM 107.9, AM 1270 on your radio dial. Featuring great programming like Mike and Mike, Dan Lebitard, Ohio State basketball, Reds baseball, Blue Jackets hockey, select NFL games, and college football and basketball. ESPN Cambridge is also your local sports authority too. Featuring local high school sports all year round with some viewable on Cable TV 2 in Cambridge or streaming online at yourradioplace.com/YRPTV. Your home for sports is ESPN Cambridge, FM 107.9, AM 1270. You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and a new Concord on Orbit TV 9.